And San Diego's newest football team has a name. The San Diego Fleet will begin play February 2019. The Fleet will be part of a 4-team Western Division that consists of the Arizona Hotshots, Salt Lake Stallions, San Antonio Commanders, and of course, our San Diego Fleet. And who'd more to talk better about it than the president of the organization, Mr. Jeff Garner. Jeff, welcome to KUSI and the airwaves. I bet today has been a busy day.
It has been a busy day, but it's been a very exciting day. It's been fantastic talking to all of the fans and building new fans, obviously, as we put our name and logo out there. So it's really just been an enjoyable day and time to reach out and touch the community. The
name and logo right there. Now that you have a logo and a name, does it make it more real to you?
We're here. We're here. We're hiring staff. We are in San Diego. I personally have moved from Pennsylvania, and I couldn't be happier to be here.
That, yeah.
Exactly. Couldn't be happier to be here, and it's so great. So we're going to be working fast and furious to get our schedule ready in mid-October, to get our ticket pricing and packages out in mid-October, get our staff rounded out so we can start bringing some affordable entertainment to San Diego.
It's football, and football's returning to San Diego, but it's tweaked ever so slightly. Here's some of the bullet points. There's other changes, of course, but it all starts, I guess that one at the bottom is the important one. You're going to be on a major network, and that right there increases your chances of survival tenfold, does it not?
Sure. It certainly does. It's a great way for the league and for us as a team to get exposure. But ultimately, it's going to be the fan experience, and it's going to be the San Diego fans that are going to make this work or not.
Elaborate on that. What's going to be the fan experience? What is it going to be like?
Well, one of the things we're doing is we've eliminated TV timeouts, and so we're actively working to shrink the game down to about 2.5 hours. So some of those little ones that want to come to the game that may be difficult to sit through an entire day because we know there's tailgating involved before, this will shorten it down a little bit so that even the kids can come. It won't be too much for them.
More like the soccer model where you try to have the game times, or the NCAA basketball model, have it right around 2 hours plus, just a little over.
Exactly.
That's why the shorter game play clock and whatnot.
Exactly. Let's speed the game up a little bit.
Eliminating the kickoff. The team released its first promotional video. Why don't we take a look at this full? This is pretty darn cool. Who put this together?
This came actually from the league right now. As we're starting to round out our staff, we'll eventually have some of these production capabilities ourselves, but for now the league is certainly supporting us and put together this great video which really shows the inspiration behind the name and certainly the logo.
Man, there are so many promotional ways you could go. Join the Fleet, the Fleet's in.
We've got fantastic permission to come aboard. Yeah, I mean it's an easy name, and so we're really happy with it. We're going to be able to do a lot of marketing with it and be very creative when it comes to the in-game entertainment too.
When does the roster start? When do we start knowing who's going to be on the field?
We've actually signed a few players. Our roster is going to definitely be changing as we get closer to the February kickoff. We'll look for the practice squad players when the NFL season ends, certainly some players that have recently been in camp for NFL teams. We're looking at some local players that the model here is that we'll have first right on some of our local schools, San Diego State, USC, Stanford, for instance. So we'll get to sign those, and we want to make sure that we do bring some of those local kids in to get some playing time and really showcase what they can do for the NFL.
You have big money, or you have serious people behind you. This is some really smart football people are involved. But you're still going to have a lot of competition for the sports entertainment dollar. This is just for the fight for San Diego. These, assuming an MLS squad, I know that's a big assumption. But there are a lot of people involved that you're all competing for the same entertainment dollar. Your thoughts about competing for that dollar?
Sure. Well, first of all, it's great for San Diego and the sports fans here in San Diego. It'll be they'll have a lot of choices. It'll be our job to provide a customer service experience and a fan experience that makes fans want to come back. We're going to have a high level of football based on the players and certainly the coaches that are in our league. We've got Coach Mike Martz, who's a local here, heading the team. Marshall Falk is going to be involved. John Kitten is involved. Dre Bly, a bunch of well-known names.
We're out of time here. Just in 10 seconds. They're talking about the Raiders coming here for a year rental. Will that affect your life in any way if you're sharing a stadium with the Raiders?
We start after the Super Bowl, so we'll be here in the spring. So I don't think that will affect us one bit. As long as the grass is green in February, we'll be ready to go.
I suspect the grounds crew can guarantee that. Okay, we are done for now. Jeff is leaving. We're going to be, oh, by the way, there's your ticket information. Give him a call. I assume it's going to be a great bang for your buck, right, Jeff?
Yeah, right now it's only a $50 refundable deposit.
There you go. Okay, we're out of time for 5 p.m. The 6 p.m. newscast is coming around the bend next. Hope you stay tuned.